Well, good day. This is a March, wintry, snowy day in northeastern New Mexico. My name is Kathleen Dudley, and I come to you with a poem that I've written in honor of an assault against the land, the wildlife, the domestic life, and the people in northern New Mexico that took place a year ago with wildfires set by the U.S. Forest Service, knowingly setting them in one of the windiest times of the season. The largest wildfire in the history of New Mexico, destroying over 800 buildings and killing millions of animals and birds and insects and all the creatures, the wildlife that live in the forests, in honor of their lives. The poem, Blackened. Snowfall on blackened forests, charred carbon spires whitened, bedizened with cloud-seeded skyfall. Mercury, aluminum with barium mix elemental moisture-laden droplets, too late to calm the ribboned blaze, adding assault upon assault to all below. The ancients once shroud in dignity. Nature's regalis bear poisons upon the sacred scarred landscape, wearing toxic snow crystals like briny water to the thirst-driven sailor upon the open seas. The desert oasis mirage, a trick to the delirious, stand barren. For those unknowing, a sense of natural beauty. To the wizened, yet another message of alert to the warring against their child. In abject silence in nature's exquisiteness, a muffled layer like grandmother's down quilt stilling, bearing warmth on a cold eve. Artifice, unsuspected by those living upon the land. Now a natural world tipped, anti-Christ, anti-human, anti-real, turned upside down and inside out, an inferno rising from centuries past, unstoppable, disguised before their eyes, to those unaware of the treacherous lies. Fire set upon the land with an apology to the women and men, yet a decent word for an indecent act falls flat, an intended harm, the loss of green turned black. Innocents murdered in burrows, caves, and trees, their cries unheard, a hell of excruciating misery. Wild floods and mud ash swell thickened waters, turn fields into rivers drenching land, and strew roots tangled with branches and trunks snared by torn down fences. World War I battlefields scattered with war-torn barbed wire and haunted trenches. No alfalfa tips reach sunlight on mud-caked fields. Spent, hardened, cracked landscapes sit barren against the sun. Baked land once fertile, teeming with insects and humus in the hand. Land, life-giving, collapsed in the aftermath of a man-created land grab stand. Rich with promises for reclamation, relief and trust fall deadened to those without intention to amend the assault upon these lives. With a year gone past, little solace bears fruit for the aching misery of those left lost and collapsed. And land sits unattended, bearing layered assaults while best laid plans pass from hand to hand in council where contracts and money flow like wine for rich men. The people, their forests, once majestic, now stripped of honor, left meek. Once proud and free, surrounded by lush green canopy, bearing ocean music in their pine needle forests, now stilled, dulled, without song, through the hillsides of spires of blackened trees. Kill a forest song, kill all forest life, and the spirit of man lies numbed in this war that takes on a different stand.